What's up, you guys? It's Angela here with the Distinct Daily, reporting live from the beautiful Austin, Texas. I actually don't know if it's beautiful yet because I've literally only been here for a couple hours, but I'm at our Airbnb now and we are getting ready to head out to hit South by Southwest. So incredibly excited. This has been a dream of mine to go to this city takeover. I can't even call it a show because I really don't even know how to describe it yet, but this has been a dream of mine since I entered the trade show event industry and became a designer. So I'm incredibly honored to be here and to take you guys along with me. Some of the things that I'm really looking forward to seeing and experiencing is how are brands connecting with consumers and their customers. What is some of the ways that they are gaining leads? So as far as like data capture, and how are they pushing this stuff out onto social media? Because social media is something that we have seen for quite some time now. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some interesting ways that brands are getting consumers and people attending their space, pushing their content out onto all the social platforms. I'm also really excited to just see the different vignettes that are created, the themed environments, the branded spaces, and just, I don't even know what to expect. So I'm incredibly pumped. I'm pumped. I'm so excited. I'm here with one of my coworkers, Jen, and we are going to take the city by storm, okay? So come along with me and let's check it out. Okay, I hope you can see me. This is what I'm wearing. It's a little bit cooler today. It's like in the high 60s. So I'm wearing this fun kind of fence print Stussy button down tucked into a pair of black jeans with a belt. And then I just bought these New Balances. I don't know what ones they're called, which makes me very not sneakerheadish, but I'm excited because they're cute and hopefully they're going to be really comfy because we're going to be stepping. Catch me stepping. So, all right, let's freaking go. Cheers. We're downtown, heading into the Delta Lounge. This is much anticipated. I've seen a lot about this on social, so we're going to check it out. We've been waiting in line for like an hour. The time is here. We're going. Got our drink tickets. Woo!
You get more?
Welcome to the Delta Lounge.
Thank you. Okay, heading into the lounge. It's absolutely beautiful. We are now upstairs in the lounge. Really beautiful. We're upstairs at the bar. It's so cute in here. I'm really excited because they have mocktails, so I am going to get the mint fresca. Wait. Cheers. If you get a voucher for a free gift, you get a tote or a hat and a sweatshirt. I love this display though. The tone-on-tone reds with the lighting looks really chic.
Cheers.
One thing I'm loving about this Delta experience is the fact that it is a true lounge. You can come into this space and stay here as long as you would like. That is not as common in experiential activations nowadays. I feel like a lot of times brands treat them as a linear experience and shuffle people in and out different exits. So I think this is a really cool thing that Delta took hold of. It's a full bar. They have tables, which you'll see behind me, where you can sit down, order food, and truly stay immersed in their brand for as long as you would like. Just before they close, you have to leave. So I think this is a really unique opportunity that they took a hold of. The fresh florals in this space are absolutely stunning.
Yeah, your knuckles or your fingernails now, so be careful with that.
Good morning. It is day 2 today, day 4 of the conference, day 2 for me. I am going to start the day by walking and getting some coffee, and then I am heading over to the convention center to attend my first panel of the week. This is something that I was really looking forward to when I found out that I was going to be coming to South by Southwest. So I cannot wait to see how this is, how it goes. This is a medium-sized panel, so it's up to 600 people. So I'm really hoping that I can get in. There's literally like hundreds of thousands of millions, I don't know, a lot of people here. So I'm really hoping I can get in. The first panel that I am hoping to attend is called the 5 Steps to Immersive Engagement. The description stated that this was a scientifically researched method, so I cannot wait to see what steps they chose, why they chose them, and yeah, let's check it out. Here's my outfit of the day. I don't know where this shirt is from, but my pants are from ASOS, and then I'm wearing my New Balances again. These were so comfortable yesterday, so I'm so glad that I got them. First time wearing shoes and they're comfortable, didn't even have to break them in. That's a win in my book. So this is the fit for today, and let's go.
How do we drive and sustain meaningful engagement between the communal spaces we design and the people who live, work, and play in them?
When I tell you guys that I literally searched high and low for a place to record this, I'm not playing. But I just got out of the first panel, the 5 Steps to Immersive Engagement, and it was phenomenal. Truly, it was so good. I'm fired up. The nerd in me is thriving. I love panels. I love listening to very qualified people speak. I mean, these people, they worked for Gensler, and they do mostly permitted installations, but it was just really great. And so I have the 5 key points of an successful experiential engagement written on a receipt because I have no note paper because I took the notes on my phone. But I just want to quick go over them with you and then just talk about one thing that I thought was so interesting. So the 5 keys are awareness, willingness, connection, investment, and sharing. These were really interesting, and then obviously they went into a lot of detail about each one. The one thing that I really want to talk about is awareness and willingness. When it comes to awareness, I think very often and they talked about this, that we follow this, if we build it, they will come theory when we design. And our design approach is very centered around, well, obviously they're going to want to come because we designed this extremely cool experiential space. We spent tons of money on it, all of this stuff. That's not the case. We need to be promoting events in an appropriate fashion. And I know in the trade show and event industry, that's not always possible because a lot of times the pre and post show work is done by an agency or it's done by the company directly, and sometimes we're the third party. But it's still interesting, and it always still, I think, important to pitch to your clients. But they were talking about the importance of notifying and including people on their terms. And that really got me thinking, what does that mean? Because so often I think we assume the way people want to be included, the way they want to be invited, the way they want to be notified. How do we, especially in a very fast-paced industry, come up with the right ways to include, to notify, and to get the people that we want in this space? And I don't know that I have the answer for that, but I thought that was a really interesting question to pose. How do we figure that out? Does that mean like we're looking at personas? Are we looking at past events where these same people have attended? What was the expectations from them, and what was the outcome for their experience at that event or trade show or brand activation, whatever it might be? So I thought that was one really interesting point and kind of question I posed. Can you hear these birds? They're going off. Okay, the next thing that I want to just touch on is willingness. This was so interesting because a lot of times, I know personally in my design approach, I'm always thinking, oh, well, they'll want to participate. So we create this cool space And, you know, how do, one, we get them to cross the threshold? A lot of times in a trade show, that means how do we get them to step onto our carpet and off of the show floor carpet, right? But even in an event that they're invited to, what does participation look like, and how do we get them to actively participate and engage with the space we've created for them? That was the bird that was going off. Some of the ways to look at that are, if I'm attending this event, will someone watching me participate with the activation or with the vignette or whatever it might be, will that inspire them, spark their curiosity? Will it make them feel more comfortable to watch somebody doing something? Or will it make them less comfortable? Or when they are actively participating in the experience, will it make them more comfortable to be watched and have a support system around them of whoever else is there? Or will it make them less comfortable? Should it be a private experience? And really thinking about those key factors when it came to getting people to participate in the experience. Something I don't always consider when I'm designing, because it's very often we're in the mindset, of course, that they will come and of course they'll participate. So I loved those two key points of really taking it a step further and ensuring that the people you want to participate are going to. The one thing that I loved that they said was, when you are designing for participation, you need to consider the worst case scenario. I've never heard this before. You need to consider the person that is the least interested, the person that is the least likely to cross the threshold, to touch the touch screen, to participate in the design you've created. Design for the least interested, because we know that the person, our ideal candidate, we know that they're going to be a part of it. We know that they're going to participate, and we know that they're going to play and engage. What do we and how do we get these birds are literally going crazy. Okay, I had to throw something at them to get them to go away. They were literally saying they're like crows, but they almost have like peacock tails. I don't know. I know that was chaotic because I'm in a little park, but I just wanted to touch on some of those points that I think were really valuable and really interesting. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna go before these birds attack me, and I'll talk to you soon. Heading into the Porsche experience.
Open for service.
Open for service. Cool. You get a little postcard.
Enjoy the journey.
Thank you. Okay, this is sick. Wow, it's really dope. Seems like we have a lot of different vignettes. I'm loving this green, it's my favorite color. You're able to actually get in, sit in the car. This is a cool part of the experience. You can come up and grab a postcard. So there's a wish you were here, a few different options. And then you're able to come over here and actually mail it out to someone you love, someone you care about, and place it in the purple mailbox, and they will send it out for you. It's on its way. Some cool video game action over here. Chips and guac, thank you. So you get chips and guac with your punch card, free water. Couple different activation rooms here. Let's go into door number 1. That's really cool. Bunch of rear view mirrors. Into door number 2. Okay, what do we have here? This is open, so it seems like you can touch and feel the different materials that they use in their cars, which is really cool. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so interior corduroy, it tells you what color it is. It's really cool. I think it tells you what car it is, but don't quote me. Door number 3. Air fresheners. I love the way they move when you open it from the wind. Door number 4. This is pretty interesting because as you get closer, you're going to hear the revving of an engine. I love this. They're engaging all the different senses with these doors. Let's check out the last one. Cool. A little gumball. This is pretty dope. It's outside, so you get some fresh air. Place to sit and chill. We're here at our next panel of the day, Play as a Brand Strategy. We've got people from Adobe, Disney, Marvel. This seems like a really interesting one, and I can't wait to see what they say, so stay tuned.
There are a few things that we're going to pull out here that we think are pretty sort of core ingredients when it comes to play. There might be some exceptions to the rule, but I think for our purposes, they serve us pretty well. So the first one is freedom within purpose.
We just finished our time at the panel, Play as a Brand Strategy. It was really interesting. One thing I love that they talked about is just the importance of storytelling and how it creates greater recognition within our memory, creates higher brain pattern and brain waves. Don't quote me on the scientific element of this, but in doing that, it creates a safe environment. It tells our brains that we're safe, and that will give us the courage and adventure to explore and experiment in a space. So I thought that was really interesting, and excited to explore that in some of the designs that I do in the future. Another thing I thought was interesting is they talked about how play does not always have to emote a feeling of joy. Play can involve other emotions as well, and using that as a brand strategy is really important and vital for creating a good place in your consumer's mind. Look how good this dinner looks. So excited. Good morning. It's day 3. I'm late. That's why I don't have lipstick on. So look past that because I'm doing it in the Uber. I also will not be eating coffee until after the first panel, but I'm excited. It's going to be a panel on how to maintain creative integrity when audiences control us. So this is a little bit more content creation focused, but I think this can be beneficial for my professional life and then also, vlogging and doing YouTube stuff. So I'm really excited to check this one out. Here's the outfit. These pants are from ASOS. This shirt's from Marshall's. Thrifted. This vest. Hat is Stussy. This necklace is from Thrift. And I think it's so fun, so cute. It's really weird weather today. It's like windy and cloudy, but it's supposed to be 78, so I don't know. I brought a jacket in my bag, but this is the fit.
And the inverse of that relationship, when an audience is doomed to a creator. And not just people in regards to audiences, but platform formats, content formats, algorithms, and platform metrics. And I believe that over time, the audience is beginning to control the creator.
We are panel to panel to panel today, loving all the learning that's happening. It's a bad day for lip gloss, let me tell you that. I'm heading into unlocking virality. Super excited about this one. Stay tuned for the recap.
I was flying here, and I like to see how people use apps. So she was just like scrolling on the feed, but every time she watched a video, her thumb was almost like ready to like go to the next one. I feel like no one's ever really present. They're just like looking for more. So when people see a video, they're trying to figure out why is this good for me?
I was so scared to use this gimbal selfie stick thing as I was walking along. Quite literally, no one cares. No one cares. Get out of your comfort zone. Do the damn thing. Also, I just want to add, I feel like this is really helping me get out of my afraid to film in public thing. I'm using a gimbal. Who am I? It's way too bright. Day 3 was so dope. I hit a lot of panels today, and then I got to listen to some music, which was really fun. And I actually wasn't expecting that, so I am really pleased with that. The panels that I went to were both about curiosity and then virality and how to make use of being viral, how to go viral, and all of that kind of things, all of that kind of stuff. In the panel about how to leverage rising creators, they talked about the importance of niches, and we hear that a lot, but it was almost as though they were saying, you know, what is the differentiation that you bring to that area and how to leverage that, and I love that. Another thing they said that I thought was really interesting and I've never thought of is that the niche, the part of the internet or the topic that you're going to focus on can just be an entry point, and then that entry point can open the door to a whole other web of things. It all ties back to that one central brand pillar, but you can talk about it in multiple different ways, and I thought that was really interesting and cool. So awesome time today. Looking forward to finishing off tomorrow and heading home, but had such a phenomenal experience here at South by Southwest. It's travel day, so here is the fit. I'm wearing my thrifted blazer, my South by Southwest merch shirt, and my leggings that are from Amazon that are really comfortable and amazing for tall girls. So if you're tall, hit me up. I'll give you the link. And yeah, then my New Balances. Shout out to the New Balances truly, because they got me through this. I'm a New Balance girly now. Yeah, so let's go home. Surprise meetup with friends. John, last minute. Serendipitous.
He bought his flight once he found out Angela was here. That's the only reason I bought my flight, actually.
Nail check. I love these nails. I haven't showed you guys them yet. I wanted these to scream, I am a designer, and I think we really hit the nail on the head there. So shout out to my nail tech, Nails by V. Love ya. You're the best. They're so freaking cute. And then look at the thumbs. The star, that's giving Texas. I love it. I am so honored to have been here for this conference. I had no idea what to expect coming in, and I will say it was overwhelming. Okay, it was overwhelming, but such an honor. I'm so inspired. I'm fired up, and that is exactly why I wanted to experience this. And, you know, I think a lot of times as designers, we get in the rut of creating, and sometimes we forget to experience things that have been created. And so this is just your sign to get out of your comfort zone, get out of your house, get out of your studio, and experience the things around you, experience the magic of creation, and just flow within that and enjoy it, because life is short, and, you know, we spend so much time working so hard. You need to play a little bit. And so honored to have been here. Thank you so much for following along. I hope this inspired you. It gave you some ideas. You laughed a little bit. I was probably being crazy at some point. I don't know. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.